Hey, what's up guys, it's Matoma here and I'm so excited for you to tune in on the Weekly Beat with Matoma. And today we have a really close friend of mine who I consider a little brother, and he has been in the music scene for a couple of years now, going from a major label deal to going independent only at 23 years old, working as a constructor and trying to juggle his way around becoming a full-time artist. And his name is Rufus. I have a song with him called I Love You Bye. Yeah, we're gonna have a song by the end of the day and I'm so excited. So let's go, let's do this. Yo!
Hey, bro!
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
Good to see you. Welcome to cold Norway.
I know, bro.
Huh?
It's so cold.
It's colder than London.
I was almost not going to bring a jacket.
Yeah, I'm glad you
And
brought
then,
it.
yeah, I know. And then my manager was like, mate, you need a jacket.
How is he?
Yeah, I know, bro.
No, but how is he? Is he good? Your
Yeah.
manager?
Oh, yeah. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great, man. It's all going well.
I can't thank you enough for last time.
Yeah,
you
man.
coming to
I
Norway.
can't thank you enough, bro. It's amazing.
And today we're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah.
You know what we're doing.
Yep.
We're gonna talk.
Yeah. And then
Drink some coffee, and
make
then
some tunes,
from
bro.
the talk afterwards, we're gonna hit the studio.
Yeah.
Make a banger.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, how old were you when you first like said to yourself like, oh, I want to become an artist. This is what I want to be.
Well, I think I think I've always wanted to be something in music because my family's very musical.
Yeah.
Like my granddad had a #1 when he was like
Oh no
my
way!
age.
You
Yeah,
didn't?
when he was my age.
That you didn't tell me last time you were here.
Yeah, I know. Like
Oh no way!
Yeah, he wasn't the singer. He was a bass player, but it's still you know.
But still.
Yeah, and he was the bass player in a band called Johnny Kid and the Pirates, and they had a #1. And then I was always you know, just with him and doing things in his like. We were always on the piano and stuff, and like playing instruments.
So you and him had like a very special bond, musically bond together.
Yeah.
You, like, exchanged
and
music
like you know, and my whole family's really musical as well.
Yeah.
Like my mum sings, and I was always playing guitar and singing, and like going to pubs and singing in front of people and doing covers and stuff like that. And
that's one thing I noticed with you the first time I heard your voice.
Yeah.
How incredible, rare,
Thank you.
and how incredible, vulnerable,
Yeah.
and how unique
Yeah.
the style of your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Like how your vocal works. You know, like it's so dynamic, but you have like an insane range, and you have like it's so full, but at the same time you can go super high on your pitch. It's like I was so impressed when I heard your vocal the first time.
Thank you so much, man.
And maybe that is because your family has always been connected to music. Maybe it comes very natural.
Yeah,
to
and
you,
I think like you know, music's very emotional, and I think you know, singers that.
And you are a very emotional person. Yeah.
Aren't we all, man?
Yeah.
Like
I'm a teddy bear.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But like that's the thing. If you pour like emotion into singing, I think people they connect with it so much more.
Yeah.
Rather than it's just like. Sometimes I'll be listening to music and I'll just start crying. Like,
oh, me too.
Yeah,
like when I was a kid,
man.
I could lay in my bed for hours. Just like I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to like interact with anybody. The only thing I wanted was listening to music and go into my own space of safety.
Yeah,
you know, like where I created my dreams and my vision. You know, because I was like in my childhood, I was going through. Some bullying and having some tough moments in school, and music was always like a very escape for me.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I like really found like a safety net of where I could just express my feelings.
Yeah. I think the same, but I feel like I poured more into like writing.
Yeah. So how old were you when you started writing?
I'd always come up with melodies and stuff, but my first song was probably in like and they're always about girls and stuff.
Wow.
Like, I don't know, like emotional little songs, but
Yeah.
I'd say 10, 12, 13 years
Yeah,
old,
that's super cool.
like writing music
So you
and
were
writing my own songs.
way before me.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know when I started writing songs?
No, man.
Like vocally with lyrics, probably when I was 20.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
'Cause
So,
you are,
but I started composing my own music without any lyrics or like vocal because I had a hard time like talking and explain like talking for me didn't came natural until I was like older.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I expressed myself on the piano a lot.
Yeah.
So I was probably 12 years old when I made my first piano.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
I love this place, man.
Oh, it's good to have you back here in the studio.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Since last time I cleaned a little.
Yeah.
we had all moving boxes. I wanted to ask you about this, like because since you're from the countryside and you grew up like in a smaller place than busy London, and now you live in London, do you sometimes like feel like it's too busy for you, or do you like that type of like environment?
I like going and visiting.
Yeah.
Like I lived in London for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I would say it's a very it's a lonely city.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to do.
Yeah.
And so much going on.
Yeah.
So I would say, to be honest, like when I got on the train back from London, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, oh, you know. Do
you have your community like in the town that you grew up in, or do you have?
Yeah, we have a tight close friends.
Yeah, so all of your like friends from school.
Yeah.
They still live in your town.
Yeah.
What do they do? Like
they were like, I've got a load of DJ friends.
Ah.
They play like you know parties and stuff like that. And
do they help you out with the music, or have you collaborated with them?
Not really. Not really. Because I never really ventured into the DJ world, you know. So how we're very different music-wise. It's very like drum and bass, and you know, I mean, me and you have just released a drum and bass tune, but I don't know. It just never has actually happened. But maybe.
But I feel like our collaboration, how that came apart,
was the song, I guess.
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like when you sent me the original demo that you had done, and I listened to it, and I was like, man, it has so much emotion.
Yeah.
And it's running.
You connected with
it. And I just felt like these drums, they are speaking to me like in the sense of like bringing out more of the rawness in your vocal and in your rhythmic style of things, because it's so rhythmic.
Yeah.
The way that you're singing it.
Yeah.
And to see the reaction from people on the song has been really great. And I'm just so glad that you were open for that type of format.
I'm so glad you reached out, man. Like, because I'm not gonna lie, since that's happened, it's done me so well. Like stream wise, you know, I can stand. I've got something to stand on now. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's great. Like having loads of streams and being an artist. Yeah, you know.
But you are an artist.
No, I know, but like
when you actually decided, like. This is my moment. This is like I wanna focus on music now. Was it like a specific time it happened? I mean,
like my manager now, Justin.
Yeah.
I was at youth club, and I always just used to have my guitar, like just going around places, and I used to do little videos and things like that. And he saw me and was like, "Why have you got a guitar?" And I was like, "Well, I just sing and play in like pubs and stuff, like I told you earlier."
Yeah.
And then I think he was more like, he was like, "You're really good. You should," because I don't think I ever. I just focused on the music and one thing and music. You know, it was never like, "This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. This is what I want to do." It's always what I wanted to do, but there was I was just having fun. I was a kid, you know.
So you didn't have like a specific like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is what I want to be.
I didn't have like goals. I just wrote songs and played music.
Do you know what we call that in Norway?
No.
Trubadur. Luffer.
Really?
Yeah, you're just like sort of like just figuring out life and you're enjoying the process.
You're
and
just
you're just
figuring
like,
out at that point. Now I'm like on the journey, but like now it's like, because I'm an adult, I have to focus on other things, money and living
And living in London is expensive.
Well,
yeah.
Do
you live in the center of London?
No, I don't live in London.
Oh, so you commute?
So I commute to London. I work back and forth.
How old are you now again?
24.
Wow. You know, when I was 24, that was when I got my first record deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And look at you, like you've been in a big label and had a big record deal, and then you decided, okay, this wasn't for me. I want to be independent.
Yeah.
Like, because they don't listen to me or understand me, or how was
it?
That?
It wasn't necessarily that. It was just like, it kind of just, it got to a point where nothing was going on. So I think it was natural. It was a natural decision to sort of part ways.
You felt
but
like
now my idea of record deal would only be for funding, I think, you know, because.
And you know, if it's funding that you're looking for, a record deal isn't what you're seeking, because a record deal
and also one thing I would say with record deals is like getting your music out there a bit more and helping with social media.
Yeah.
For me, music and social media are just like I need to do it more, and I really understand that, because at the moment social media it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
I think it's almost taking over.
But you know, also
as the actual music.
I feel like as an artist and being, one thing is having social media as a tool to help you reach out to
100%.
your audience, or to reach out to new people.
Yeah.
But if you're using social media just because you feel that you have to use social media, nothing good is going to come out of it, because you're going to pour that thing with bad energy because you're not motivated. Like, I don't think it's ways for an artist to find tools that can help an artist not getting drained from social media, because not everybody is made for social media. Not everybody is. And I hope that tool is going to come in the near future. Take Spotify, for example. Like, you know, like you have all this, every single day it's 150,000 songs being released on Spotify. And it's hard for us independent artists to compete with all
the music,
all that information coming in one platform. Do you have like a team that you work with, or that you like are you independent on songwriting, or do you like to work with people?
I work with a guy called Gary Go, who is amazing, and he was sort of like, that's going back to the thing where I said that Justin saw me at the youth centre, and I was there, and then Justin put me on to a guy called Gary Go, and me and Gary did a session, and then from there, I think he built my writing up more, because I was writing songs, but they weren't great. Like, you know, when you start, they're not the best.
No, I like that you have.
They weren't great, but there was they needed polishing. And then Gary came in, and we started writing like proper songs, and I was like, this is cool. And maybe that's when I thought, I'm going to be an artist now. Because he believed in me as well, and Justin believed in me. So I had a lot of people around me going, you can do it. So it made me feel like, yeah, I can. So maybe that's when, you know, I thought I was going to be an artist. And
did you feel at the time where you took that decision and you had met Gary, Justin, did your family support you?
I was about to say that. I like, the thing is, because you can't just be like, I'm going to be an artist, because you have to live and survive. So I think without having people to back me, I probably wouldn't be an artist, because I'd have to make money and do things. Because there'd be a whole, you know, few months where I wouldn't make any money. So I'd have to be sort of like.
So your mom and
my mum and dad were they've always been very supportive of music, and like that's what they want me to do, you know, which is great. And I love that. And
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. So I've had a lot of like, patience. People have been very patient with me and waiting. And it's happening now, you know. Like, I'm coming here and
we did a
100%.
And
what was it, 20,000 in one night? For me, that is
Yeah, no, like when you came over to Norway, when I invited you for the 2 shows and we did I Love You Bye.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you ended up performing for over 20,000 people in that day.
I know.
And one thing I saw was like going from the first...
I know. I got better on the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Because I came off and I was really angry. I was like, oh my God.
No, but you know, that is just... that is your...
Self-doubt again.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I think it was because before I went on, I didn't put... Because I was kind of like in a world where I didn't really know what to do and what was going on. So I left one ear out on the in-ears.
So now you learn.
Yes.
Never again.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah.
And then on the next show, the second show...
Yeah, I told you.
You were like, you've got to put both in. And I was like, okay, so I put 2 in. And then I sang way better. And I was like,
but it's so funny to like for me to have witnessed that because I don't think people in the audience, when they look on stage and they see you...
They don't notice.
No, they don't notice at all. But one thing they see is how you express yourself. And what I saw from the first performance that day to the second performance was a boy and a man. And for me, it was fantastic to see it in one day where you like really were pounding yourself with bad energy and negativity on the first show.
Yeah.
To overconquer your fear of performing for an audience in a different country that you had never been to with gear that you've never...
It was amazing. Well, yeah.
And then to see that you conquer that and that you do it with pride and with dedication to have that good feeling at the end. That you like, I want...
Because the last show,
when you came off,
and I was like,
you were high on life.
You know, but like, I was emotional as well when I came off.
You were crying for a second there.
I was like...
And I remember when you took the microphone and you were talking to the guy, like in the people in the front row, and they were like, Rufus! And you came off and you're like, they were shouting my name.
Yeah, I loved it, man. And
so you got inspired from that trip?
100%. I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I've performed in front of people, like, 300, 400 people. But never that many people. Like the first one, I think I was very scared.
Yeah.
And the second one, I was like, well, we've just done this.
Yeah. The second one, you were filled with confidence. The first one, when you came off, I could really tell that
I was like, no. Because I felt like I'd put on a bad performance. But you were like, mate, you're fine.
Yeah.
But I think, it goes back down to the self-doubt thing where you think that you've done wrong and people, and I think I've always had that.
But has it been moments where like the industry has scared you?
Yeah. Social media scares me.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier. Yeah. So you're not particularly afraid of like things can happen in the industry. It's more like you're delivering on
my delivery. 100%. So
you always doubt yourself.
And also, the industry scares me in a way that I need to learn more about it. I think like deals and.
It can be a scary place. I remember the first couple of years when I had my business manager, when I had my manager, my agents, and a lot of people came on board on my team. And as a young 24, 25-year-old person, it was hard to really understand that, man, like it's okay to feel that you're failing on some subjects because you can't know everything from day one.
Yeah.
But I had so high expectations of myself, and I think that maybe hurt the process of enjoying everything I was taking in, soaking in, all the impressions, all the people I met, every country I was in. Like I've been touring in over 60 countries, and I can barely remember half of it because it was so stressful and so much happening. And so that's one thing I really, really like lately, the last couple of years, tried to do, like try and enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can feel it when I'm talking to you. The presence, like
100%.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Definitely. And going back on that, I think with the sort of not knowing about the deals and stuff like that, I think trusting someone, people is like trust is it's massive.
Yeah.
Because if you can't
if you can't trust anybody, then
and they're doing your deals for you,
Yeah.
it's like. So that's why Justin is like.
But Justin is fantastic. And for people that doesn't know who Justin is, he's your manager.
Yeah, Justin's my manager.
Yeah.
And just like my mate.
How did you meet him? Or like?
Well, through that was the first time, youth centre.
And what is like if you?
Well,
I don't know what that is. Youth centre.
Youth centre. It's like just a play. I used to skateboard a lot and like BMX and stuff like that. We'd always go down there.
So it's basically like a culture center where you can go and do stuff.
Yeah, just go and
express yourself.
Yeah. Well, I suppose go to skate park and then go and get a water.
Yeah.
And like eat some food.
Oh, cool.
And then go back out.
Do you write about that?
Not really. No.
Not about that journey, like.
No, it's weird. I'm always in the moment kind of guy. I'm always like writing about what's happened there and then.
But like in life, it's nice to sometimes also write about stuff that have happened,
well, yeah.
and
maybe
reflect on it.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, maybe today.
Yeah, maybe today.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But like, yeah.
That could be super cool, like to grasp on a sentiment of like the youth club and a young guy finding himself through a person that comes through there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be the manager. It could be like a relationship. It could be...
Yeah, or just like my childhood.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Ooh, that would be super cool.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember a lot of from your childhood?
Yeah, yes, like little things, but not much. Because we spoke about this before, didn't we?
Yeah.
But not, and I was like, it was really weird because we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't remember much.
Wow.
Like, I remember, like, obviously you have like key memories of things and stuff, but I don't remember like. I remember like going out with my friends and like, skating and BMXing and doing that sort of stuff, but I don't know. Not like very young.
Yeah. Do you remember what we talked about last time?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
100%. It was, yeah, man. When I came here, you were so welcoming, and it was just like, it was good. I just like, when you just know, like, these are good people.
Yeah.
Because I've had times where you come into a place and you're like, these are not good people. That's like just
when you meet those people where you like
just know instantly.
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but then do you still pull through? Like yeah.
You
have the professionality.
Yeah. You've got to sit there, but then you sit in the car and you're like, oh my God, what are we doing?
Ooh, one time I was in a session and seriously, one of the persons in the session, he was sitting on his laptop the entire time on Facebook. He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
He did not do shit. And when the splits came, like it was a back and forth, like, because he had a name.
Mm.
And we were like, yeah, this isn't right,
No.
Like you haven't contributed. I'm very reasonable.
Same.
I
just like, if whoever's in the room,
everybody should have fair splits.
Yeah,
everybody
should,
like if you're in the room contributing, everybody can have a bad day, have a good day. You can be on your ace. You can, but man, come on,
if you're on Facebook,
have some be in the conversation at least. Like be in the conversation.
Yeah.
Try and just like, hey, what do you think about just putting on a comma here or putting an I there or
you got to contribute, man.
Yeah, you have to contribute.
But if it's not your day, it's not your day. But I suppose Facebook isn't,
He was checking the meta.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna write today?
Whatever, man. Whatever comes in, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but like from what we talked about, like do you?
I think writing is a process where it's about the music as well.
Ooh.
Like the chords, like if you hear something, it just like works. I always say when I'm like, Mum, come and look at this.
Yeah.
Like this one was sent. It was sent from the heavens, you know.
Yeah.
Like they just fall. Songs just fall into your lap sometimes.
I know they do. We were talking about it the other day, like when you can't really explain where it came from, and it's like it's an instant moment of
and
just
like you forget making it.
Yeah.
And then you get to the end of it, and you're like,
yeah, wow, did I make this?
Yeah, like when did this happen?
Yeah.
No. Should I? I've come along from here to celebration, and I don't know my song.
Ooh, that's some beautiful chords. I'm excited about this. Come on, give me a hug.
Yeah, brother.
Let's make a smash.
Yeah.